So I'm joined by Saints manager Kev Candy. Kev, unfortunately, disappointing 3-2 defeat to Gartcairn this afternoon. Can you give us your initial thoughts?
Yeah, disappointment's the word. Not so much from our performance over the full 90, which we'll probably come on to in a wee while, more so the second half. But, you know, in the opening phases of the game, Gartcairn were causing us absolutely no end of trouble. Kayla, as she does against other teams, is a bit of a menace, and she was a handful. And we really didn't deal with Gartcairn's style of play at all early on. We tweaked it as the first half went on, which I think steadied the ship a wee bit. And as we got later into that first half period, we obviously pulled that goal back as well. But you know, we look at today and consider the first half from our last game here against Kelly, and you know, you need to accept the obvious synergies between the two. We've lost two goals. You know, one's a penalty in this instance, and then we have shown the strength and character to pull one back before the half. So it's pleasing from that regard, but my gosh, we need to stop making things difficult for ourselves after the first 45.
Yeah, absolutely. And as you say, it's another comeback. Once again, obviously fall into defeat. Is it obviously you'll be looking to somebody look at work on in training with the starts of the games?
Yeah. Football's really difficult if you give teams a 1 goal, 2 goal, 3 goal head start. You kind of keep doing that every week, and it's not something that we're particularly bad for doing, despite the fact that's been a couple of games where we've seen sort of broadly similar outcomes over the course of the first 45. So we do need to focus on getting ourselves up to speed just that wee bit quicker, and that's including, you know, scenarios where the opposition are maybe getting the better of you during a you know, early in a first half spell. That happens, that's football. Teams don't naturally cancel each other out. One's usually on top of the other, and we need to make sure that we are putting our assertiveness into the game from the off, just maybe that wee bit more. The good thing from our point of view is we've done it before, and we'll do it again.
Yeah, absolutely. As you touched upon some pleasing individual performances out there as well, and I need to ask you about the equaliser from Alex Moody. I mean, we've not seen many better goals here at the Riverside this season.
Truth be told, I didn't see it. I was preparing a sub slip at the time, so I just heard everybody erupt about me saying goal of the season, and I was looking at my shoes at the time, so I'm going to have to take your word for it then as a streamer. You know, speaking to Alex at the end, you know, telling her that I'd missed that goal, and I think it sums up the good side of our mentality, in that, you know, that was a great goal, but we need to realise that we've come away winning points for our efforts today, and the players are hurting as a result of that, but we've challenged them to take the good aspects from today, and as you know, as the game was progressing, you know, the ticks and the good column were continuing to increase. You know, the goal that we've conceded, the third one, I think Mother Nature possibly gets an assist with that one from having spoken to Bobby. Just a bit of a messy goal to lose all in, but there's heaps and heaps of positives for us to take from the overall performance today. But we certainly don't want to be, you know, going 2 goals down then starting to turn the game.
No, and just moving forward as well, a couple of new signings since we were last here at the Riverside. How are they settling into the squad?
Yeah, fantastic. We've got Lila on the field again today. You see the work rate and strength that she brings to the striking line again. It's another type of striker, and you know, something a little bit different from Jodie and Steffi and other players that we might be playing in an attacking sense. So she's done really well since she came in. Maddie is another exceptionally promising young player. Her attitude's been spot on since she's been in training and obviously subsequently signed. But you know, positionally wise, she'll maybe just need to wait her time to stake a claim for a starting spot. But these young players have come in and done ever so well, and you know, they've been meshing fantastic with the great personalities that we have in the squad here. So there's certainly 2 players that give us a real boost going forward.
Yeah, absolutely. And Kev, I want to thank you again for speaking to us. I always appreciate it, especially after a defeat. So All the best for next week. I'll see you back here on the 1st of May.
Thank you.